back to my channel and to all things language, culture, and travel. My name is Michaela. If you're new here, if you're not, welcome back. Today I have an interesting video for you guys, especially for my pizza lovers, and it's the two things that I love most intertwined in this video, and that's food and travel. We went to New York twice this year, one time over the summer and one time in December, and the main reason for this was pizza. In addition to New York, in December we also went to New Haven, Connecticut, and this was in order to celebrate my boyfriend's birthday because he is a man of pizza. I'm gonna take you through our pizza tour chronologically, starting in the summer, ending in December, and tell you about our experiences, the atmosphere, of course about the pizza, what we did, and how you should go about planning your pizza tour if you want to do the same thing. So let's get started. The first pizza that we started with is located in Brooklyn and has been making pizza since 1939. This is the pizza that my boyfriend was raving about before we even got to New York. And this is LMB. We made a reservation so that we would have no issues getting in, so they do accept reservations. As someone in the food service industry, I take food service really seriously when I go out to eat myself. The service was great. They made us feel like we absolutely belonged there. So when we sat down, we ordered the Sicilian pie, which is the pie that they're known for. We absolutely loved the pizza and we gave it a 9 out of 10. And our overall experience with the service and the pizza was amazing at LMB. Honestly, I will definitely be planning to go back the next time we go to New York. So the next pizza on our tour was Joe's Pizza. Joe's Pizza has been around since 1975. It's one of the more well-known pizza places, I think, because of SpiderMan. It has all of the pictures of different celebrities on the inside, and the slices are absolutely huge. There are many different locations in New York. I don't think we went to the one right in the heart of Times Square, but one not too far from Times Square. I will say that the experience going into this pizza place was really hard to get in. There was a long line. Granted, we went right at the peak of lunchtime, but the place was really small, like the size of an average living room. We were able to steal a seat with people getting up, but also it was really dirty. They didn't have people coming and wiping down the countertops, sweeping the floors, anything. I didn't love the cleanliness aspects, but let's get to the pizza part. I remember my bite of this pizza being amazing, but when I took a bite of this pizza, this was top of my list, and it was for a few more pizzas until we got to my favorite. We gave it an overall 8 out of 10. As long as you can grab the slice and then keep walking around to eat it, then it would be a great experience for you. If you plan to sit inside or find a seat, it will be really difficult. But overall, I still recommend getting the slice. Our next pizza was Ignacio's, and we actually stumbled upon this place because we were in Brooklyn and we were just looking for something to eat, and we happened to be right around the corner from Ignacio's. We did do a walk-in right around lunchtime. I would say a little bit past lunchtime, like 1:30, 2 o'clock, something like that. And honestly, this is gonna be the key whenever trying to get into all of these pizza places, is go during the off times or make a reservation. Ignacio's is going to be cash only. They do have an ATM on the inside if you need to withdraw cash in order to pay for it. Then the pizza. I loved this pizza, and I said it tied Joe's, but kind of in retrospect, I think that this one beat Joe's Pizza. All I can think about with this pizza is the sweetness of the sauce. We loved this pizza so much. We also rate this a 9 out of 10 pizza, and the overall experience was amazing. The next pizza on our tour is John's of Bleecker Street, serving pizza since 1929. And we got really lucky with getting in line at the right time because there was only one group of people in line ahead of us when we got in line. We did eat this pizza around 2 p.m. So we went at 2 p.m. It was a Tuesday, and it was still completely full. The interior was really cute, really rustic, and I loved the vibe there. And we also got to sit next to the window again, which we really enjoyed. I didn't love the pizza. I couldn't really even explain why. I just didn't think that it met the expectation of being the best pizza. There is a person who is on YouTube, and I'm not gonna say names because I don't know if I could be sued, but he rates pizzas, and this was one of his best pizzas, or his favorite pizza. So I was really excited to try this pizza. It was a little bit on the charred side for me, but what I did love about the pizza is the cheesiness. I also really liked the sauce. For me, the pizza was a 7. So from New York, we went to New Haven, Connecticut, and our first stop was Sally's Pizza, or Sally's a Pizza. Serving pizza since 1938. and located in the Little Italy of New Haven, Connecticut. We got in line at 2:30 on a Wednesday. There was one group ahead of us again, but then as soon as we got in line, other people started getting in line behind us. The restaurant was, of course, completely full, as all of the places have been. We waited roughly 15 minutes before getting our table. So this was the pizza that really changed my perspective about pizza. So my boyfriend was telling me about the tomato pie, and the tomato pie is just the dough and the sauce. And I was like, there's no way. Like, I love cheese way too much. I'm not gonna love the tomato pie. So we ordered a half tomato pie, half cheese pizza. The tomato pie, this slice of tomato pie is by far my favorite slice that we had to this point. This pizza also had a lot of char, and honestly, it almost ruined it for me. I just didn't eat the crust. I would say that this pizza would be 10 out of 10. We absolutely loved this pizza. My boyfriend and I have looked at the distance to drive between here and New Haven, Connecticut because of how much we would go back and have this pizza and the next one I'm about to talk about. So right down the street from Sally's is Frank Pepe's. We went to both places in the same day. They have been serving pizza since 1925. We walked right in at 8 p.m. on the Wednesday night, and the service was amazing. I loved our server so much. She was really welcoming, really warm, and on top of that, we ordered a half tomato pie and a half margarita because we wanted to try both, and they accidentally made a full margarita, so they gave us the full margarita and gave us the half tomato pie, half margarita. So while they were making the pizza that we actually ordered, we got to nibble on the margarita. And the margarita pizza, this is the best slice. I say that it's tied with the tomato pie from Sally's, but I think it's the best one. The best slice that we had the entire time and I've ever had in my life. We could not stop talking about this margarita. We loved everything about it, from the sauce to the fresh mozzarella on it. Just every single bite that we took, we inhaled that first margarita pizza. And when we tried the tomato pie slice, even though we were already full, it didn't give us the same feeling as Sally's tomato pie, but also definitely didn't give the same feeling as the margarita piece we were already eating. I rate this pizza 10 out of 10. I would drive tomorrow to New Haven, Connecticut just to get another slice of this pizza. So the next pizza that we had was also in New Haven, and it was from Modern Pizza. We went at 3:30 on a Thursday. We walked right in, and again we ordered half tomato pie, half cheese. Our service was pretty good. I have no complaints about it at all. And overall we gave this pizza about an 8. It was really good, but it didn't stand out compared to other slices that we had, especially after having had Sally's and Frank Pepe's. So after we spent one day in New York, drove to New Haven, and then came back for our last night in Brooklyn before heading back home, we wanted to do Lucari. Now this was my boyfriend's birthday. If you don't know anything about Lucari, you have to get in line, stand for about 2 hours because there's gonna be a line. They will come out around 4 o'clock and tell you what time your reservation is, and so you'll come back for that reservation. When I tell you we were about 5th in line, and we waited from 2 until 4, and once that time rolled around, so I'm headed to the bank right now to pull out cash because I forgot it's cash only, but we were in line for like 3 hours, and then they came and told us that one of the guys had an emergency, so now we can't dine, like it's takeout only. Like, I feel bad because we only came for my man's birthday and he really wanted to dine at Lucari, and we're leaving tomorrow and we'll never have another chance. I mean, maybe one day, but like not for his 25th birthday. Now, this was gonna be my boyfriend's birthday dinner and he was devastated. I just watched the life drain from his face and I felt horrible. I didn't even know what to do. There was an emergency with someone in the kitchen, so they chose to do takeout only that night. So we decided to do a takeout pizza, even though our hotel was about 15 minutes away by car, and they told us to wait, I think, until 5:30, so maybe like another hour. So we did wait, and mind you, it is freezing cold. It is December in New York. So we waited for our pizza, waited a little extra for our pizza. By the time that we got to our hotel and even took a bite of the slice, we just were not having it. We will probably go back at some point in our lives and give it a second chance, and we will try Lucari Pizza. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and loved hearing about our pizza tour. And if you want to know exactly how I organized our trip from New York to New Haven and back so that we could have our pizza tour, then leave me a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video.